How's it going, folks? So, on the cover page of this week's chapter of One Piece, we get to see Rebecca and the Tontaras and celebrating Kiras's birthday. And if you notice in the background, also, we get to see King Riku, which the only important thing from that is the revelry hasn't begun yet because obviously they need to attend to that. So, moving on, this week's chapter of One Piece was definitely one for the highlight reel, no doubt about it, because this chapter, obviously, the dialogue between Luffy and Big Mom, the title itself is epic, but obviously the thing that makes One Piece epic, or at least one part, is the world building. And oh boy, the information we got. Well, first off, let's start at the beginning. We get to see Madame Brûlée cooking up or trying to boil up carrot. Chopper's tied up with chains at this point, so that's kind of weird. It's kind of a reference to like cannibalism. We get to find out why Chopper is so important to Big Mom. Is because apparently Arm and Door, the ability to produce or at least manipulate books, is apparently because Big Mom has been gathering a collection of animals, apparently from Impel down, at least some of them. There was a mention of Blackbeard approaching one, so I don't know. But apparently she wants the collection so she can pin or make a stamp collection out of animals in a pop-up book, which is kind of sadistic because there's, by the way, Vince makes I think Yonji makes the observation that they're still alive. Again, that's Big Mom's sadistic ways. When it comes to greed, though, Big Mom is greed is off the bounds, off the charts. So first off, she wants nothing but candy. She wants nothing but marriages, arranged marriages, by the way. She's addicted to sex because she has over 129 daughters or family members, and she also wants to become the Pirate King. And she's got a great collection of poneglyphs. So there you go. Plus, we come to find out that her ultimate goal, despite her greed, she wants to become the Pirate King. So, which we kind of got that confirmed in the previous chapter with all the poneglyphs she's got, but it still doesn't make sense because she doesn't know how to read it. So, but I'll get to that in a minute because obviously this is obviously now because of Big Mom's conversation with Luffy and the way it looks to be. By the way, we get first off we get to see Perospero on guard with Luffy and Nami being pretty much captured at this point. So, and then we got the conversation between Big Mom and Luffy via the Dendamushi. By the way, Big Mom also talks to Nami, which is kind of surprising. Their goal is to become the Pirate King, but Kaido's is the complete opposite because he wants to die. But also he wants the greatest collection of Zoan type devil fruit users. So it's a kind of opposite. And speaking of Kaido, one thing that blew my mind is when Big Mom was talking to Nami about understanding that she's close with Lola, we were all under the impression that she might actually give a shit. Boy, Oda turned out to a curveball because Nami's like, so Big Mom was talking to Nami about, listen, did you kill and take Lola's beaver cart? And obviously Nami, no. But it turns out because as Nami's going on, she's saying, Lola wanted me to tell you to Big Mom that I'm doing okay, and then Big Mom says bullshit because she ran away from the arranged marriage that's going to change everything because apparently whoever Lola was supposed to marry, and by the way, I'm real curious who that is because the connection the groom has says that union would have allowed Big Mom to take down Kaido, Redhead Shanks, and Whitebeard. So that's pretty time skip. So that's crazy. So think about that. Big Mom's plenty powerful anyway. So she's pissed about that. So I would have been Pirate King. That's her ultimate goal. Makes sense because she's gathered all the poneglyphs. And actually we do get to see by the end Pedro launched an attack. We know that's a diversion for Brook, but I don't know. I think the Brook may be the key to that because even if Lord Smoothie is God in it, Brook is made of bones anyway because we know what Lord Smoothie's devil fruit ability to juice anybody, but Brook's got nothing to juice anyway, so maybe he can launch a counter attack. That'd be cool. It's been a while since we've seen Brook in a one-on-one fight, so that'd be epic. So that being said, we go to the conversation between Luffy and Big Mom, and holy shit, I can't wait to see this in the anime because knowing how the voice acting goes on when it comes to Luffy and Dendamushi, it's epic. So, by the way, that was a cool looking Dendamushi from Big Mom. So the two big quotes out of this is basically, well, there's more to it, but Big Mom putting down Luffy says, "Listen, as long as this marriage goes my way, we won't touch you. We'll allow you to leave only until this marriage is done." So they're staying, which is another way of saying there's going to be a fight between Luffy and Big Mom because we know Luffy doesn't want to lose Sanji. And we also get the conversation about what happened on Fishman Island. Luffy exchanged the treasure for the fact that he ate all the candy on Fishman Island. It was meant for Big Mom. And obviously there was a mention of the National Treasure Box. And we all know what's inside that. So the explosives. A lot of people made theories that's going to be the turning point. Myself included. I don't know when that's going to pop up, but Big Mom says she's about to open it up. The moment that happens, she's about to go down. Also, may imply we may be close to finding out what happened to Jinbei as well. Maybe. I actually thought Big Mom was going to tell Luffy about that, but it's not like Luffy's not pissed off enough with the fact of having Chopper captured and having Sanji about to leave the crew because they can't really do anything locked up. And there was actually a threat by a Perospero to turn Nami to candy. I don't know if that's foreshadowing, but remember that's. And I didn't see Caesar as well because again, Perospero is supposed to keep on guard with Caesar to make sure he comes up with the goods. So I don't know if he's going to play a factor as well. But that being said, the quote from Big Mom saying, "Listen, kid, you're a grain of sand in the new world. You are underestimated. You're going up against the Yonko." And Luffy, towards the end of the conversation, flips it because he says, "You're underestimating me because you're a Yonko. You're being cocky because you're a Yonko. Come down here and I'll kick your ass." So Luffy's not backing down at all despite his position predicament. But it's typical Luffy because he doesn't take any bullshit. So there you go. This chapter more than anything totally confirms the fact. Again, Luffy versus Big Mom is going to happen because there was no need for that to go down for Big Mom to become the Pirate King. Luffy's not going to allow that because we know how he is. Because it's similar to Doflamingo, we know his ultimate goal is to become Pirate King. And look how that turned out. So there you go. And that being said, but Luffy says, "I will save Sanji, and I will end you." So Luffy's declaring that he's going to defeat Big Mom. He's got a long way to go though. So I don't know. I still think it's going to be a group fight against Big Mom. That's my personal opinion. As of right now, I don't know where whether this fight's going to take place this year because we've only got a few more months and weeks left in 2016, or if it's going to happen next year, which a lot of people might be predicting. Anyway, that being said, in terms of a setup and world building chapter, this was an A+. Instant. Oh my gosh. And for Luffy Big Mom, it's confirmed. Get hyped. I am. So that being said, that's it from me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like this video if you appreciate that. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Catch you guys later. Bye.